Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. Last episode we what did we do? I can't remember for some reason. Oh yeah, we went to Pandora and saved the villagers, the one village that has a king and all that, but that's besides the point. We saved the villagers from Thanatos, except he got away with Melody's friend Fana and her beloved dialect, so not so great turnout for Melody, but pretty good for everybody else. And at the end of the video, Gemma told us that we should go see Luca at the Water Palace, so let's go ahead and see what she needs. And of course, between this video and last video, I leveled up everybody's weapons, so everybody's maxed where their max weapon level should be. The Mana Seed of Water was stolen. I couldn't do anything about it. That seems like a bad thing. They must have done it when Undine was in danger and out of power. The water tells me they took it to Gaia's navel or deep. We were just there. I was just there. I don't think they are from the Empire. Please hurry and bring it back. Well, ain't that a pile of poo? And she's not even gonna heal us. Wow. That's not fair. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just go. Gosh darn it. Gonna walk all the way back to Gaia's navel. Grumble, 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 grumble. That's the unfortunate thing about this first area of the game, this first continent, I guess you could say. It's not really the whole continent, but this, you know what I mean, like this set of areas including Podos Village, the Water Palace, Pandora, and Gaia's Navel, and the Witch's Forest. There's a lot of back and forth that you end up having to do. It's just, you gotta go to the Water Palace, and then you gotta go to Gaia's Navel, and you gotta go somewhere else, and you gotta go back to the Water Palace, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat. It's back and forth, so you'll get to know this area quite well. But it'll start to get a little dull after a while. It's like, come on, I want to see something new. I'm tired of fighting lullabuds and mushbooms and rabbits. Oh my. What do you have to say? This is Pandora. Great! Thanks for pointing that out. I only saved the place from zombification. You'd think I'd know what it was called, but apparently not. So glad you were there to tell me. That was a nice. I always like it when I kill an enemy in one shot. It's gratifying. Especially if I get like 2 or 3 in one shot. Why didn't you... Oh, you butt. Not like that, but... You know, maybe there's one right in front of me and one like slightly up and to the right or something. I don't know. So while I was leveling up my weapons, I did confirm that the Cobra bracelets do protect against poison, and I'm fairly certain it's an immunity, not just like a percentage protection against. Because I found some chests with poison needles, and those are supposed to automatically poison you, but they didn't. So my guess is it makes you, those bracelets make you immune to poison, which is really good because a lot of these early enemies can inflict poison status, although at this point they're weak enough that they miss more often than not. Especially these enemies on the overworld, they will very rarely do any damage to you at this point. Especially the boy. Maybe not so much the sprite. The sprite might take a little more damage than the other two. Sleep flower. Okay, so it does make you unconscious. Yeah, sleep flower obviously is a magic spell that just knocks you out. So lullabuds can make you unconscious and poison you. Okay, so I was right after all. All those videos ago where I thought I didn't know what I was talking about, but I actually did know what I was talking about. That makes me feel good. Although it was kind of annoying that my hero had to be knocked out, but no harm done. Alright, here we go. Busby gets whacked. Okay, before you go into Guy's Navel, make sure you're all healed up. Especially your magic points. I'm just gonna check to make sure my magic, because if I remember correctly, there's a boss fight coming up. And I had totally forgotten that there was a boss fight coming up. I knew, well, I knew it was coming up, but I didn't know it was coming up now. And if we come down here, well, you can see Gemma and the village elder, and now there's a giant hole here. The thieves are below. Next they'll hit the underground palace. I'll handle the palace. You check this out. Keep alert. We don't know what lies below. Thanks, Gemma. What could make a hole this big? Well, let's find out. Let's jump in. It's a ship of some kind. Some kind of underground submarine looking thing. It's not, I mean, it's not a real ship. It's not a drilling machine. It's down here. A treasure chest is what's down here. I'll take that. Thanks for leaving that lying around. Whips orb. Cool. And in here, we've got these guys. Aha, the water seed. There it is. How'd you get in here? You realize we can't let you leave. Welcome. We, Team Rocket, the Scorpion Army, will rule the world. Check it out. Shut up. We took the water seed to complete our super deluxe robot. We call it Kilroy. Hubba hubba. Do it. Aye aye, sir. Yeah, these guys are total, I don't know what the word, nubs, to coin a phrase from my good friends at the Speed Gamers. Go get them now. See ya. Farewell. Goodbye, children. Aye, what's wrong? Too much energy. It's out of control. No, remove the seed. Use the auxiliary power. So, this is Kilroy. It's a robot. And I believe it's weak to earth magic. Let's see. Well, that did a good chunk of damage. Let's see what water does to it. Well, it did about the same. So maybe it's not weak. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it's weak to something that we don't have right now. So just pelt it with whatever, I guess. I'm gonna use freeze because it's cheaper than earth slide. I guess you could use gem missile as well. That would totally work. Keep your distance. It can do a lot of damage if it hits you, and it does move fairly fast. You could spam your magic here. That might be a good idea. He's about to. There you go. And sprite's out. So let's see. What can you do? Not much. Let's go ahead and increase our defense. And let's go ahead and speed up. The problem with... Oh, that's what it does. It will Moogle you. Oh, gosh. But it doesn't last... Oh, why am I missing all of a sudden? Moogle basically makes it so you can do absolutely nothing. Can't use items or magic or attack or anything. You just walk around as a Moogle, which is cute, but not entirely practical when fighting bosses. And with that, Kilroy is done. Way to go. I'm gonna guess we get the Javelin's orb, so I think that's every weapon up to level 2 now. Nuts. Oh well, see ya, bye. And we got the Mana Seed, so let's bring it back to the Water Palace. Yes, let's do that. You're safe. Somehow you seem older. Gemma took off with some Pandoran soldiers. Obviously, okay, he's not giving it to us. He gives you an item later on. It would be nice to have that now, but clearly that's not in the cards for us yet. Okay, which one's ready? Javelin. And the whip. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... blah. I'll give you the javelin. And we can progress back to the Water Palace. So I don't know if I've shown off either the whip or the javelin yet, so we'll get to see those in action. I know you've seen the whip for what is it? For the shortcuts, but you haven't seen me actually attack with it. But now you have. And I'm sure the... Oh, come on. Really? I'm sure the sprite will get off a javelin shot here or there. So I'm not going to bother ending the episode just yet, just because we got new weapons. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the Water Palace. So again, now we got to go back. And you'll notice that on the screen it said Busby was tangled when I attacked with the whip. At this point in the game, weapons start adding status effects when you hit with them. And that's not going to reach him down. See, the whip is kind of weird. Sometimes it'll hit enemies that are on a different plane or like a different level than you, and sometimes it won't. So I don't know, it's weird. But the javelin will definitely attack from a higher or lower level, and we'll go ahead and get rid of that guy too, because he bothers me. I don't like your face, Busby. And you're gone. Unfortunately, the sprite does so little damage it takes forever to kill one enemy, which is why I try and have her hold, or him, it's not a her. I grew up playing this game thinking that the sprite was a girl the entire time. I never knew it was actually a boy or a male. Boys and males are the same thing, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's apparently it's male, so there's that. So yeah, weapons will do status effects. The whip will slow down enemies where it says they're tangled. It's the same effect as if you cast the sprite speed down earth magic. And the spear that Melody has equipped actually does a status effect too. It will cause balloon status, which is actually really great. Because it will make enemies completely immobile for a time. And that's the same effect as if you were to be hit by the balloon spell. So a lot of these extra status effects on weapons are really great, but they only last until you reforge them. They don't stick with the weapon. So if I were to reforge this whip again, it would lose the ability to tangle enemies, which is kind of a downer, but you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep a weaker weapon as you progress through the game just so you can have the status effect. And there's really no point to that because I believe if you were to do that, eventually the weapon you have just wouldn't hit at all. It just, it wouldn't cause any damage to enemies that were higher levels. So I don't think there's any point to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the girl. So my strategy here is to have the hero and the girl level up the whip first, because the whip is far more versatile than the javelin is. So that way the sprite can level up the javelin on her own, a little slower than everyone else, but at least she'll have that. So I don't have to worry about it, because fighting with the sprite equipped as the javelin is not a fun experience for the most part, because the javelin itself is kind of awkward and slow. You release it at an arc, and it's also probably it is one of the weakest weapons that you have. Everything other than the sword, the spear, and the axe have the same base attack value, depending on what level they're at. Let's go around. I don't feel like switching weapons to cut a few bushes, because I'm lazy. And this gives me a few more chances to attack enemies and level up my weapons, so that's okay. But yeah, I try to fight as the sprite as little as possible. I'll take that. And we'll come around here now. I think what I'm going to do. Oops. Because I believe when you defeat a boss, yeah, it restores your hit points, but it does not restore your magic points. So I'm gonna go ahead and stay at Nico's real quick, because I'm not entirely sure if it's safe to go to the water palace or not. I have a feeling it's not that safe. Yes, let's go ahead and save. So Nico's not the best place to rest or save, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm not used to. I'm so used to fighting as the boy that when the girl attacks and doesn't kill an enemy outright, it's a little. Oh, what is it? What are these guys doing out here? That can't be good. No. Don't you attack me. I don't like that. And there you see the effect of the spear. It's that Iffish isn't going anywhere for all of 5 seconds. Why won't you die? Because the girl is incredibly weak, but not as much as the sprite. They're your typical magic wielders. Although the girl doesn't really have any offensive magic for quite some time. Okay, so good. Bob's leveled up on the javelin. That's good. So I'm going to switch back to Tromby and have him use the javelin. And here we have a new enemy, the water thug. And it got whacked. It's just a walking fish guy. Lots of fish enemies in this area. And some more fish. Oh my gosh. Go away. I'm just gonna see how far along. She's 82. That's not bad. You should be done with the whip pretty soon. Get rid of you, because you spawned while I was busy. And here we go. And we've got not the palace music, but some different fighting music going on. Oh gosh, whoa, 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 whoa. Water thugs. Oh gosh. Be careful with them because, as you can see, they do a little bit of damage. They're tougher than most of the enemies we're fighting right now. Not too bad, but they have a lot of range because they have those little tridents that they throw. So try and keep your distance. Try and stay in an angle. This is one spot where the javelin actually does help a little bit. And let's find out what's going on. And up we go. Oh gosh, what's going on? Luca, get out of here fast. Who have we here? I'm Geshtar of the Empire. Hand over that seed or Luca's had it. Don't! What will you do? We can't hand it over. We just can't. We gotta get... Idiot. Ouch, can't move. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, so no matter what you choose there, he's going to get you and he's going to take the seed. So glad the seed's here. Too bad we have to break the seal. Stop it. Well, nice to have met you all. Oh, as a little gift, I'd like you to have my little pet. Remember to feed him. Alright, so I'm going to switch back to my sword for this one. We have, let's see, the Jabberwocky. Now I don't remember what it's weak to, so let's try Gem Missile first. That didn't do a whole lot of good. And let's see how much that did. No good whatsoever. So I want to say it's weak to fire, but we don't have any fire, so let's just keep going with Gem Missile. And this might be a battle you want to spam your magic on. So let's go ahead and do that. Just unload everything else that we had. And while we're doing that, why don't you hook us up with some defense? And also some speed. Oh, that was kind of neat. While I just kick some butt. Whoa! No, don't kill her. And he's done. And someone went up a level, I think. Or someone leveled up the, oh gosh. Glitchy graphics! Oh, there we go. We're back to normal. Way to go. What did we get? Bow's Orb. Cool. Alright, so I don't think anybody actually went up. I'm gonna go back and re-equip that javelin. See what level we're at. I don't think it's possible for her to have leveled up her weapon. Wait, is she even equipped with one? What are you equipped with? Yeah, you are. Alright, did you go up a level? Yeah, she did. Well, it's a good thing I checked then. Okay, so now we can give the whip to to the sprite, and I'm going to equip you with the bow, even though it's not reforged yet. It will be fairly soon. And let's head up here and see what's going on, see if Luke is okay. Oh, and there's Gemma. The Imperial forces have drawn back. We managed to defeat their monsters in Pandora, too. I got this from one of them. You should have it. Got the Whip Orb, alright. And that's another weapon we're gonna need to level up. Tromby, we're running out of time. I'll return home and stop the Empire there. Only restored Mana Sword can beat the fortress. Talk to the Cannon Travel Man in Potos. He'll send you to the Upper Land. Hey, Luca. Now, use your sword to restore the seal put on the seed. Yes, let's do that. That seems like it would be important. Didn't we already do this? I'll do it again. We got the seed's power, even though we've already gotten it once. Pure evil seeks the seed now. You must hurry and revive the Mana Sword. Go to the lofty mountains and see Sage Jock to learn about real courage. Then go to all 8 of the world's palaces and reactivate all the seeds. You'll be able to receive mana power from the seeds once you reactivate them. Well, just so you're aware, we're not we're not going to see Sage Jock for a very long time. That's way in the future, and we just don't have time for that right now. And we don't have time for anything else in this episode because it's getting kind of long. So we'll end it here. I'll go ahead and reforge everything at Gaia's Navel, and I'll meet you there for the next episode. And then maybe we'll travel to the Upper Land, which is where the sprite's from. So maybe we'll find out where it lives. That should be exciting. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I'll see you next time.